When the Chinese Air Force needs to carry out urgent missions across the miles, what makes the fat girl suddenly have the ability to reach the world? The answer is hidden in a test base in the northwest of the Steel Beast in the air. Change. China's heart, Y-20 strategic transport aircraft, is rewriting the rules of the game of the great powers of strategic delivery capabilities. In March 2022, a Y-20, painted with a bright 5-star red flag, flew for 22 hours, crossing tens of thousands of kilometers to deliver the FK-3 air defense system to Serbia. This shook Europe's express action to the world to show China's strategic transport force has broken through the engine predicament, is a new attitude to reshape the global strategic delivery map. The core code of this metamorphosis is the revolutionary breakthrough brought by the domestic WS-20 engine. As China's first large transport aircraft with completely independent intellectual property rights, Y-20 has carried a special mission since it entered service in 2016. Its maximum takeoff weight of 220 tons not only fills the gap of domestically produced large transport aircraft, but also makes China the fourth country in the world with strategic delivery capability. However, the Russian-made D-30KP2 engine installed in the early days has always been the Achilles heel of the constraints on combat power, a single 12.5 tons of thrust, high fuel consumption and short life defect, so that this airborne beast has never been able to fully stretch its muscles. This situation in the 2021 Zhuhai Air Show was completely broken. Equipped with 4 WS-20 Y-20B prototype made its first public appearance, its engine nacelle diameter increased significantly, culvert ratio from D32.42 to 1 jumped to 6 to 1, marking a historic breakthrough in the field of China's large culvert ratio WS engine. Military experts estimate that this Chinese heart, single thrust of 16 tons, compared with the Russian engine to enhance more than 30%, with advanced full authority digital control system, so that the Y-20 range from 7,800 kilometers directly jumped to 11,000 kilometers. The strategic value of this set of data was fully verified in the 2023 joint exercise in the South China Sea. The Y-20 fleet, equipped with domestic engines, has continuously carried out cross-day and night flights, achieving a direct round trip from the hinterland of South China to Zhengmuqinsha while maintaining a standard load of 66 tons. What's more amazing is that its fuel efficiency has been improved by 25% compared with the Russian engine version, and together with the new composite wings, it has made the maximum commercially loaded range break through the 5,000 kilometer threshold. This means that the Y-20B, which takes off from Chengdu Shuangliu Airport, can deliver a full synthetic battalion and supporting equipment to countries along the Indian Ocean without stopping over. The changes brought by WS-20 go far beyond the range data. Limit tests conducted at a test site in northwest China show that the Y-20 with the new engine is 18% shorter than the takeoff slip distance at a high temperature of 45 degrees Celsius. The fully loaded takeoff capability of the Plateau Airport at an altitude of 4,000 meters has been increased by 32%, and when facing sudden side wind disturbances, the engine's response speed has been accelerated by 40%. These performance jumps make the fat girl really have all-weather, all-frontier strategic delivery capabilities, and its takeoff and landing adaptability even beyond the US-made C-17 Globemaster III transport aircraft. This kind of change comes from the WS-20's 5-core technology breakthroughs. The single-stage high-pressure turbine with 3D printed whole-blade disc will increase the speed to 15,000 rounds per minute. The new nickel-based single-crystal blade will make the pre-turbine temperature to reach 1800 K. The fuel control system based on artificial intelligence algorithms to achieve millisecond adjustment. The self-repairing coating technology will extend the overhaul interval to 8,000 hours. The modular design will make the engine replacement time under field conditions more convenient and easier, which reduces engine replacement time in field conditions by 60%. These innovations have enabled the WS-20 to achieve a thrust-to-weight ratio of 5.8, surpassing the 5.2 of the Russian PS90A engine, and directly approaching the 6.0 level of the American CFM56-7B. In the summer of 2023, during the typhoon disaster relief, 12 Y-20s equipped with WS-20 created a record of 72 hours of uninterrupted transport, delivering 132 sets of construction machinery and 5,800 tons of relief materials to the affected areas. What is more remarkable is that in the West, United 2023 exercise. The type of aircraft for the first time to achieve heavy company-level delivery, a single flight, carrying 315 light tanks to complete 1,200 kilometers of cross-area maneuvers. The whole process did not carry out aerial refueling. This qualitative change in tactical delivery capability marks the transformation of the Chinese Air Force from homeland defense to strategic delivery. The engine revolution has brought about a chain effect that is now fermenting. The WS-25, derived from the WS-20 core engine, has entered the testing stage, and its 18-ton thrust will power the Y-40 supertransporter under development. What is more noteworthy is that the Y-20 platform is being derived from variants such as aerial refueling aircraft, electronic warfare aircraft, and early warning and command aircraft. Among them, the fuel tanker 20 refueling aircraft equipped with WS-20 will increase the fuel carrying capacity by 35%, which can provide 4,500 kilometers of extended escort for the J-20 fleet, significantly expanding the combat radius of the fifth-generation aircraft. Observed from a strategic perspective, the success of WS-20 is not only a breakthrough in the engine field. It means that China's aviation industry has established a complete aircraft engine R&D system. From the single crystal blade of material science to the digital twin test system, from the intelligent production line to the whole life cycle management system, this set of independent and controllable technology ecosystem, which makes China become the world's third country with the ability to independently research and develop large containment ratio WS engines. This capability has been projected into the strategic transport field, directly changing the balance of power in the Western Pacific. The Y-20B fleet deployed in central China has a combat radius covering the second island chain, and together with the H-6 and strategic bombers, it forms a double spearhead deterrent. The blueprint for future development is even more exciting. The Aviation Industry Department disclosed that the Y-20B, which is suitable for WS-20, will be completely replaced before 2025, by which time the size of China's strategic transport fleet is expected to exceed 100 aircraft. What is more worth looking forward to is that the WS-30 engine with variable culvert ratio technology has entered the engineering verification stage, and its thrust will exceed the 20-ton mark, providing surging power for the 400-ton strategic transport aircraft. When these Chinese hearts begin to beat strongly, the pace of the Chinese Air Force towards the strategic Air Force will be unstoppable. From out of reach to keep pace with, Chinese aviation people have completed the half-century road of developed countries, aircraft development in 20 years. When loaded with WS-20 Y-20 fleets swept over the summit of Mount Everest, to the roof of the world to deliver heavy equipment, people see not only the majestic posture of the wings of steel, but also a nation to climb the pinnacle of science and technology of the firm footprints. This power revolution will ultimately change the world's air and space pattern of the majestic power.